Sad music. Go away! Fuck.
Hey.
No soliciting.
Yeah?
Alright, come in. Did Gorman come and cry to you or something? He was just here
No.
saying, "Quit bullying me."
Well, me and Lily were hanging out together, and then you reached out, and as well as I brought someone that I mentioned before to you. Amsky, this is Kimberly Torta. Kimberly Torta, this
Oh.
is me, Amsky.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I
Hi.
would shake your hand, but fist bump?
That's fine.
No one does the explosion. What am I, like a fucking boomer or something?
Yes. Anyway, Kinley here, as I said before, used to be the former Marketplace Council member.
Okay.
Used to run
And
the
as well.
district on my own.
Mm-hmm. But also, she's back here doing certain businesses, but also she may provide assistance to you if so needed.
You gotta wear dirtier clothes if you're gonna be down here. You're very fancy looking.
Says the man in who's wearing a trench coat.
Yeah.
He
That's
fits in a
very
little
fine
bit. Also,
built
everyone's
boy.
scared of him. Also, he looks like he's been crying, okay? He fits in down here.
Shut the fuck up. How dare.
First time I met him, I told him he needed to take. Looked like he needed to take 10 weeks of sleep. So yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Mm.
I do have something I need to bring up.
What's up?
We have a potential solution to our pollution problem, but it would it would require funneling our pollution out somewhere else. And there's one good place, but I know you've worked hard on it, so I don't want to do it immediately.
Well, when you're at the waterfront district, the wasteland's on the opposite end towards by the industrial, so you would have to make a path into industrial even to do something like that.
Fuck. Okay. So, could we just send it to the industrial district?
You embargo on maps for this city really needs to be removed.
Mm-hmm. Right. If anything,
Or if we make our way all the
We'll
way
have to
to
think
the
of something.
wasteland. Nemesis was suggesting a section that was raiders, or it was full of raiders, and I was thinking we could negotiate with the raiders, have them go to the wasteland outpost, and they could help fix things up.
hmm.
What kind of pollution are we talking about?
Can you breathe?
Regular city pollution.
I mean, what specific one are you trying to treat? You can't exactly, like, suck up all of the water, the pollution, the trash, all at the same time and just dump it
Well, I'm talking
everywhere.
about the air. The air is extremely hard to breathe. I literally tried meditation, and my lungs were on fire. So, trying to get rid of all of the disgusting air. I don't know exactly what it's made up of, but it's not good. Should probably do some research into that, actually.
You gotta start some foundations, right? You gotta start somewhere. Air is most likely just basically picking particulates from the surrounding area here and there, right? So clean up the trash, you might have, and clean up the place a bit, you might have some cleaner air.
We do have a device.
It probably
that will
would
make-
actually be good to look in the source,
Exactly.
figuring out where this bad of a pollution is coming from, because at least within the market district when I ran it, it wasn't nearly this bad.
Well, this
Yeah.
is waterfront,
And
right?
we're at rock
Think about
bottom.
this.
I know.
A lot of the
Which
sewers
is adjacent.
and plumage, like a lot of things run through waterfront, so it makes sense that a lot of these air particulates come from either the sewage water to the trash that gets swept down here.
If you,
Are there any
we
water
are.
treatment facilities down here?
Nemesis is working on cleaning the water. He said maybe a month. It'll be clean around here, and then it'll move out. So he's got something clearly. But we are. I spoke with Aki and Nemesis at the same time. I bought a device from Aki, which we will have to build. I told him I want to build it. My people can build it. It will take some of the air and send it elsewhere. Whether we do work on a way to funnel it out like a massive pipe or something, we will work on that. And we can find a good solution to not hurt someone else's area. But that seems like the best solution for now, for us. And then we can continue to clean everything up. Plus, it keeps everyone happy and calm. With the ZMF coming down here, that seems like priority, right?
Saphira's been poking around.
Really? We finally getting concerned about their refugee problem?
Every time someone says that, I just picture the ZPD saying I was a refugee and he'd step on me.
So this method of cleaning the air, it's essentially just a giant vacuum.
I think so. It would suck it up and send it out. But that'd give us time to find a more solid solution.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just create a giant filtration system for the air and pump it back in. Cycle the air. Like a water
But the thing
treatment plant,
is-
but an air treatment plant.
That would work, but like I said, you would most likely want to get rid of all the other crap that's causing issues, right?
Yes, you definitely want to try and treat the source, but I mean, if the source is beneath all of that mess, you at least want to dilute it a little bit, maybe. That, or if you have access to, well, proper cleaning equipment with breathing apparatuses, then you wouldn't have to worry about it.
True. Another issue would be power.
Does that mean I would have to make a deal with Aki again?
Yes. He's basically making you, well, double dip with him, basically.
That's what they're all going to do.
Okay. Oh, no. The meat rack has always been not making deals like this where we have to work for them over and over again. And that sounds like a long-term thing. Power.
Then perhaps you can become creative. I mean, there is a substantial amount of water flow. Perhaps you can create some water generators.
That is actually...
Yeah, generate power with sewage.
That, the second part, I don't know if I like that. It just seems like a little disgusting, but the water one, yeah. That's actually a great idea.
Well, I mean, that's the only water that seems to run down here. It's disgusting water.
Right, so an air purification system that could be funneled into from Aki's device, and then a water generator so that we could power it. Does this sound...
Yeah. Yeah.
It's at least a start.
Like I said, it'll start. Maybe you could also probably make it a hybrid, making sure that it also filters this water as well.
Okay.
One of the things you could try to do. Baby steps first, right? You're gonna build this machine,
will.
you're gonna need power for it. But also, as well, you want to clean the surrounding area. All this crud flying everywhere is just gonna keep getting that machine clogged and dirty, and you have to keep fixing it or changing it.
Right.
It is also a good point to be made, I think, that it should be considered. There's a possibility this isn't necessarily waterfront trash that's also coming in. It's not too unlikely for one of, well, former council to be dumping their excess wastes in other districts secretly.
That's true as well.
The industrial district could be doing that. That's the closest to us, right?
Industrial and the other districts here and there, because like I said, it goes out towards the sea. So you could just, whatever Malleus puts his failed beauty products in, he could be dumping all those chemicals into the waterfront secretly.
Oh, Malleus was down here, by the way.
Not to mention the fact that Palace District isn't even run by anyone, so all of those gangs could be dumping all kinds of crap over towards this area. Could even be taking advantage of the disarray that was happening here over the past year.
Probably.
And then,
Like we were a trash pile.
indeed. I mean, our district's already been ruined from what I can tell. Rebuilding's going to take forever. At least on this city's dime.
Here is not going to take forever. In this small section.
Like I
hope.
said, you have your options to do, right? You have people that are willing to help you and support you, And Kimberly here has also asked her to help you if you have any, need pointers, especially how to deal with the underhands of how these council members like to act.
Oh, I've already got a taste. I am walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
I went to Aki's building. Rogue was stealthed. Motherfucker, they were pissed because Rogue showed up out of nowhere. That's there. I shouldn't do that.
No.
Bruh, they could have fucking murdered me. They could have stabbed me in the fucking chest. They could have
could've.
fucking locked me in a room.
They could have. You would have gave them Rogue showing up there, right? On it, like basically, if you just show there uncloaked, right? He probably would have been you guys would have been just fine, right? But him just showing up, whatever the case is, right? Well, you're not council members. They could have just shot you both.
Oh my fucking.
You both get out of
Okay,
there.
my first idea was Rogue and Amon and Venus's drone all with us. But I only brought Rogue.
I would honestly say that in certain situations it depends on who you're dealing with. This Aki, he's the child of District Zeros, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's innocent as fuck sounding.
Those
Like
are the
he's
very
a-
paranoid ones, but yeah, that was incredibly dangerous. It's a surprise that you didn't get shot.
Look, I think me and Aki relate in some way, or he's trying extremely hard to relate to me. One of those.
Well, Aki's not the person you need to worry about. Now,
Yeah.
Who do I need to worry about?
this
I
old
don't even
man
know
is
his
still
name.
around.
His father.
What's his name?
At the time,
Did we
Before
even
when-
get his real name?
no, he would give us a bunch of different ones.
Okay.
Constantly hiding in the shadows, using aliases. He was paranoid to
Sounds like me.
extreme measures.
Marky Barfowitz.
You see, the council used to be very anonymous to the point where some of us didn't even know who was who from the council, right? But we would all show up either via screens and whatnot, and we wouldn't know. We weren't able to tell who's who. Right.
It would show up via screens, but there would be a select few of us who were, quote unquote, ballsy enough to show our faces.
And I was one of them.
I myself. I had nothing to fear.
I mean, after
And that's one
Nemesis,
thing that will get you some respect.
I think I have
can't
the
show it.
balls. Okay, I am constantly afraid.
You do.
I think it's more. You know what? Anybody being up there and not being afraid is a little fucking ridiculous. You're all a bunch of fucking evil-looking motherfuckers in some kind of cathedral
I
or
didn't
some
say
shit.
you had to not be afraid. I said, don't show it.
I don't.
You gotta
think
keep a
I
cool
should.
head about you. So far, you seem to be doing quite fine. I mean, you do have a council member standing right here inside your stuff.
Well, I feel like I can trust him unless I do something that he's gonna turn on me for.
No.
Yes. It's not so much the fact of trusting Sachi. It's about trusting the, well, who's the head now?
Hmm.
Who's council of here?
Nemesis.
Because I know that
Nemesis.
Vasily bit
Nemesis.
the bullet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking on eggshells around him because he punished us. He punished not me.
Nemesis? Really?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I spoke up at that
He rose
council
fast.
meeting and he didn't go after me, he went after everyone else. Now I have to walk on eggshells around him. Everything I say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
'cause
he's
you know
wanting
why?
to try and act like you are his asset.
That, and as well as trying to get people to be mad at you because you spoke out, and now he's punishing everyone. He knows he might have an inkling of well, what I proposed to you, what you should do, right?
Hmm.
And so he's trying to turn the people against you. If
I
you
feel
do
like
go that route.
Turn them against him, except for the ones that are super scared. And they actually just run. But that's normal.
Who knows? It backfires. Right. He played a risky hand. And biting him.
From what I can tell from his past and my few interactions with him, that's just how he plays.
Mm-hmm.
I only knew him as a contracted individual. I didn't know him as a council person.
To be honest, I knew he was around because I heard about him, but we were here for so long, doing our own thing. And Sachi, and Geldir, and everyone else was coming around. Well, Geldir wasn't the councilman, but I never saw him outside of once or twice when we had a name made for ourselves already. After everything happened. Which, by the way, I suggested Calypso help out around the waterfront, around the meat rack. And we could, like, protect them, maybe. If they wanted that.
Mm.
It would be good for her.
Not my daughter.
I'll think about it.
So I would... I'm saying we'd protect her, but there are people that are still pissed at Athena. So I don't know if that'd be safe entirely.
Exactly. As Zach said, I'll think about it. Until you have stake a claim in this area, right? Well, like I said, I'm gonna be very uneasy setting someone like Calypso into here, into the waterfront.
Okay.
Because people listen to you.
I hope so. Well, I can't control everyone, though. Here's my business card, by the way. I liked your advice. Ignore the weird pig with the orgasm face. I'm sorry.
It's
It's
fine.
old. I gotta get a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And here is mine.
Thank you. Alright,
Within
I
the next
appreciate
week
you
or so,
coming.
I should have a small establishment up and running once again. I used to run a bar here, and I probably will be doing the same,
in the
though under a
waterfront?
different name. Not in the waterfront.
Oh, good.
I need to
Competition.
stay within my boundaries, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. So, depending if, let's say, like things happen, the proceeding, right? She'll be around to help you out. So who knows? She might have to build up shop close by, just in case.
We'll see what happens. And I am willing to provide as much services as I can. But she usually doesn't take interest in people without cause.
This is awkward. One time I had a job, took an entire year trying to figure out what their name was. What's your name again? I forgot.
You can call me Torta.
Torta. Okay, torta. Like a sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Cake. Italian.
Okay. Well, it was a pleasure meeting
Technically,
you.
my full last name is Tortaliato. But most people
Tortaliato.
can't pronounce that very well. Yes.
I'll call you Torta, because I'll forget
So
the
I just go
rest.
by Torta. Exactly.
I'll call you T. Just kidding, Torta.
I like
Alright.
that.
By the way, Gormander did show up here, and we had a huge argument, and Rogue almost shot him in the head, and I was like, Rogue, you're gonna blow up my entire bedroom. He's... He's out there somewhere, probably crying or something, saying that we bullied him. So if you could find him and...
I just can't wait to see him show up outside my office, hand over his head, like leaning against my door, and be like, Satch, can I talk to you?
That's where I see him majority of the times. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
No!
It's really bad.
Last time I knew him, he was a very strong man.
What happened was he went into a coma. His own employees used all his money. They're basically bankrupt, kinda,
Yep.
right?
The High Hall. No, he did that, actually. Oh my god, he bought like a whole fortress on a fucking volcano. That was all him. We didn't do that shit.
Well, I'm talking about the henchmen, not you guys.
Dude, it was still the High Hall fortress draining everything. I don't think anyone could have made that fucking money back.
But he wants people to take him seriously, but I don't know. He wants to be the mediator between like enemy factions, whatever the case is. But I feel like he's looking at it the wrong way.
Send him to the palace district. We'll see if he can work it out.
I think the scouts might go there and blow him up. I'm not sure. He offered it while we were upstairs. Go to the High Hall and just shoot the whole place up.
Oh my god.
That's reminding me of a certain individual that had a very interesting head.
Oh yeah, yeah. What was he the councilman of again? I forget.
Was he a councilman? Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. Yeah, because I blurred was saying potentially trying to see if I could reach out to Upper City for help when we were dealing with Zaris, and you know what they did? They shot up my whole fucking building up while there was like press there. Not press, but like people there.
I think it was one of the ruling of the palace at the time.
Right. Yeah.
It was the most promising one that actually had. And then, well.
Yeah. He fucked off. Yeah. Yeah.
They shot it up, or Upper City?
He basically broke the cut. No. So basically, what happened was we were going against Zaris, and I said we should probably reach up to Upper City. Right? Not a lot of the council members like that, because like I said, we don't want them to get involved because they might take more than what we want to give, right? And this individual, was so pissed to the point where he broke the code, the council member code, basically getting into my building. And I had people over, and we were all hanging out, and whatever the case is, and then shot up just shot up everyone, basically.
So that's against the code. If someone's a councilman, they're not supposed to.
Yeah, you're not supposed to attack another council member.
That's why when I came back here, me being an ex-council member and not knowing who might have some bitter feelings towards me, I did ask Satch for assistance. That's why I'll most likely be in the Garden District first, before I start getting a little bit closer to outside the territory.
Luckily, our teleporter goes straight to the Garden District.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm. You alright?
Yeah, no, just a lot. I'm good.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they're
Well.
feeling a bit like a fish out of water, it seems.
Very much so.
Wait, are you a fish?
Well, if there's anything else, let me know. All right, Hamsky.
Yeah. I appreciate all the help.
Okay. And if anything, right? If you can't reach me, like I said, Torto's here to assist. We've come to more sort of agreement on that.
Okay, yeah. You've already proven yourself to me, at least for information. Something I'm not thinking about. I appreciate it.
She's working right now as an information broker. So.
Okay. Oh, I might send some people your way. You need to change your clothes, though. Alright, that's the one thing. No one's gonna want to... Pink hair. Clean ass. Okay, you need to...
What are you talking about? Once you take that chair, you're probably going to clean yourself up too, buddy.
The fuck I am. I'm gonna sit on that fucking chair. If I take it.
What are you
I'm gonna
talking?
sit on that chair like
if you
this.
take it.
I'm gonna be the only normal human up there. That's my superpower. Y'all a bunch of freaks.
Hi, I'm human as well.
Oh, you are? They're fucking freaks.
Yeah.
Jesus.
In your case, Sachi, he's not wrong.
No.
No, I actually...
Isn't
he's-
Aki human?
I think he's human.
I
but-
don't know.
Okay,
I
look,
don't-
okay.
If
Don't-
knowing anything about that family is like trying to understand what was in the Library of Alexandria.
I'm gonna
Alright.
read you guys a message he sent me, okay? Because I want you to know why I
Okay.
think... Do not use this in a political debate. This is us just... I need... Okay? Look. Do not use this. None of you. Please. This is my head. I should not do this, but this sounds like he's manipulating me, and I am well aware of it. He's a fucking demon or some shit. I can tell. He says... He says... It's me, Akikoda. I wanted to hit you up and ask if it would be alright for me to stop by the meat rack this Saturday, discussing floor plans for the air pollution ventilation system. Wish that didn't sound so lame. And really corporate. I want to talk about the air thingy that makes good air. Yeah, that's better. Doesn't that sound like he's manipulating me?
No.
It sounds like...
Telling...
Kind of sounds like he's making fun of him.
No, he's trying to
Come on.
dumb
Yeah.
it down to my level. He thinks it's my level.
Actually,
Yeah.
to be honest, if I was to give my 2 cents, it sounds almost as if he's a corporate kid who's trying to appeal to the cool kids. He's the nerd in the class that's trying
Yeah.
to
Actually,
fit
he
in.
sounds like Leon Leslie.
That's
you
how I
guys
saw
know.
it too.
I know.
Anyways, I'll let
But,
you guys go.
Yeah. If anything happens, let me or Torta know if you can't get me.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you. Good seeing you again. Sorry we didn't talk much.
Good seeing you too. That's alright. Just wanted to make sure you were okay, that's all.
I'm locking the door behind you guys, so if you have to blow open the door, don't, please.
Okay.
Now get the
Take it
fuck
easy.
out.
Charming.
Hello, fellow cool kids. It is I, Aki, another cool kid. motherfucker. MC's gonna steal a chair. Hello, fellow kids. Damn, they're really in character a long time. Are they robbing me? Go catch these motherfuckers.
As you can see. Gotta hand it to them, they're very talented.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't ever understand how street art doesn't take off. Very beautiful and talented sometimes. But I guess it's because they're so dead set in their ways.
Alright, well, stay near me so at least the guns in here don't track and shoot you. Alright. If anything, like I said, keep an eye on things. Good that you met me.
Bro, do not say I look like a young Steve Buscemi. Oh my god, I just tried to pull out the camera to see me. I'm invisible.
Which makes sense because I had people in suits walking around all the time since that was my place. So,
What do you think I'm gonna wear?
Fucking Athena will fry Hamsky. No one will back Athena as a council member. We gotta push a vote. We gotta push a vote, and then all the people vote for Hamsky instead of Athena. Actually, no. Then some random fuck will come along and win the vote. That's how politics work.
fixing things takes time.
Someone will just come along. It'll be like an old man in a diaper. He's probably gonna die before his term is up. We're voting for that guy. Oh fuck, no, Spider Granny can't win.
Cock.
Come bang. Oh,
Cock.
I mean, come quiet.
Calm, quiet.
Cock.
Come
Cock.
quiet.
Cock.
Cock.
I completely forgot.
Are you guys susceptible to getting shot?
Go for it, bitch.
The whole thing, it just